Hello everyone, my name is CMA. Welcome back to CMA modules. Today we will be going for a video lecture on topic known as assignment, study note number 8. Now what is assignment? Let us try to understand in a layman language first. So suppose I am the owner of department store and I want to assign, I have vacancies for 3 jobs. Job 1, then there's job 2, and then there's job 3. Okay, I have vacancies for 3 jobs. Now workers are also available. Okay, I have workers who are ready to join my organization, so 1, 2 and 3. Now I went for an interview. I checked everything, that whether they are capable, not capable. So out of that, what I found out, that worker 2 is capable for job 1, worker 3 for job 2, and worker 1 for job 3. So what I did is I assigned a job. I assigned them. Okay, I assigned a job to respected workers. Okay, so this is related to assignment. So same way in this chapter also we will be taking assignment problems. So wherein they will ask us to assign batsmen to field area, different workers to different work jobs, man to machines. So we will have multiple questions, but the method of doing questions same. Method of doing question will be same. So we have departmental store. I went for an example, a departmental store. There were vacancy for 3 jobs, and in this 3 jobs, what happened is I had 3 workers. These 3 workers are required to be assigned. So worker 2 is very expert in computers, worker 1 is good with people, worker 3 is good with delivery. So accordingly I checked and I assigned it. Sorry. Now for going for this work, the method of doing is, you will have to check 2 rules here. There are 2 rules. So rule number 1, check whether number of rows are equal to number of columns. Check that. Then we have rule number 2, check whether it is minimum sum or maximum sum. Okay, now let us discuss about these 2 rules and then go for next step. So suppose they'll give you a matrix. Okay, they'll give you a matrix, and this matrix is of say 5 rows. There should be 5 columns. So say if you have 5 rows and 6 columns, it will be known as unbalanced. Okay, 5 rows and 6 columns, it will be known as unbalanced. If there are 5 rows and 5 columns, it will be balanced. So we have unbalanced and balanced equations, matrix. So if you have unbalanced matrix, make it balanced. If you have unbalanced matrix, make it balanced. So how to make it balanced? Add additional row or column. So suppose 6 columns, 5 rows. So make it 6 rows. So that is balanced matrix, balanced sum. So that is your first rule. So you have to check whether you have number of rows equal to number of columns. It is not equal, make it equal and then start your sum. Check whether your sum is minimum or maximum. What is the objective of the sum? If it is minimum, you can directly start with your sum. If it is maximum, you will have an additional step. So these are the rules which you are required to check. Let us move to the question. We'll take illustration number 2 first. So we have an equipment under breakdown, has 5 repair job. To make it operative again, the maintenance manager of the organization has assigned 5 mechanics of his department to the jobs. The estimated time for each of the mechanics to carry out the jobs are given in the following table. So they have given us the metrics. Same metrics I have copied for my solution. Here, if I check, now my first step is to check whether number of rows are equal to number of columns. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 rows, 5 columns. Second rule is to check whether it is minimum sum or maximum. So here the objective is determine minimum test time assignment. So this is minimum sum. So let me start with the sum. So this is my matrix which I copied. Now step 1. Step 1. Step 1 is related to, I'll copy down the matrix. Step 1 is identify small number from each row and subtract that small number from respected row. That means I'm supposed to identify smaller number from each row. I'm supposed to identify smaller number from each row, say 5 here, 7 here, 4, 3 and 4. So after identifying small number from each row, subtract that small number from respected row. So 7 minus 5, 2, 5 minus 5, 5 minus 5, 0, 9 minus 5, 4, 8 minus 5, 3, 11 minus 5, then 9 minus 7, 2, 12 minus 7, 5, 7 minus 7, 0, 11 minus 7, 4, 10 minus 7, 3. Then 8 minus 4, 4, 5 minus 4, 1, 4 minus 4, 0, 6 minus 4, 2, 9 minus 4, 5, 7 minus 3, 4, 3 minus 3, 0, 6 minus 3, 3, 9 minus 3, 6, 3, 5 minus 3, 2, 4 minus 4, 2, 6 minus 4 minus 4, 0, 6 minus 4, 2, 7 minus 4, 3, 5 minus 4, 1, 11 minus 4. So I completed my first step. Let us go for second step. Step 2. Identify small number from each column and subtract small number from respected column. Okay, so identify small number from each column and subtract it from respected column. So I am identifying it from each column and subtracting it from respected column. So here you'll have 0. So first 3 columns are unchanged. Fourth column D and E, there we have to make changes. So 1 minus 1 will be 0, 6 minus 1 will be 5, 2 minus 1 will be 1, 4 minus 1 will be 3, 3 minus 1, 2. Then here you have 7 minus 2, 5, 2 minus 2, 0, 5 minus 2, 3, 3 minus 2, 1 and 6 minus 2, 4. So my step 2 is also ready. Then I have step 3. Okay, so what is this step 3 about? So here in this, what we'll do is go for allocations. Allocate 1, 0 to each row and column. So what I'll do is 1, 0, 1 row, 1 column. 1, 0. Here 1, 0. Here 1, 0. So see, if I'm assigning 0, I can assign 0 here. So I can use this also. So I have a 1 column and 1 row which is not assigned. So see, 1, 0 for each row and 1, 0 for each column. My why I'm not assigning here? Because already it is assigned here. So if it is assigned, I have to block that. I cannot use it again. Entire row, matlab, this mechanic is assigned to this job. One assignment is done. So this entire job goes away. This mechanic goes away. Now here this mechanic 4 is assigned to job E. Okay, mechanic 4 is assigned to job E. So this mechanic assignment is done. So rest zeros are useless to me. Now here also mechanic 3 is assigned to job C. So rest is useless to me. Then I have here, why I'm not using this? Because job C is already assigned. So I cannot use this. Then I have mechanic 2. Here there is no assignment. Again mechanic 1 is assigned to job B. Okay, so this is the case. So allocate 1 0 to each row, each column. So here I'm not able to, go for 100% allocations. So I'll have to rework. So again I'll go for reworking. So that reworking is known as improved metrics. So what I'll do is I'll cover all zeros by minimum lines. Horizontal lines allowed and vertical lines are allowed. Horizontal lines and vertical lines are allowed. Diagonal lines are not allowed. So now here I can see 2 zeros. So what I'll do is I'll go for a vertical line, and with the help of vertical line I'll cover both the zeros. I'm supposed to draw minimum lines. Then here again I can see 2 zeros. If I go for vertical again, I'll be able to cover only 1 zero. But if I go for horizontal, I can cover 2 zeros. So again 2 zeros. Then I can see here again 1 0 and here again 1 0. If I go for vertical, here I can cover 2 zeros. And if I go for vertical, here I can cover 2 zeros. So what I'll do is I'll go for horizontal line. And I'm left with 1 0 only now. I'll cover this 1 0. So what I did, I went for minimum lines. Next step is how to work for improved metrics. Draw minimum lines in horizontal form or vertical form to cover all zeros. Minimum कम से कम lines draw करना. Draw minimum lines in horizontal form or vertical form to cover all zeros. Diagonal lines are not allowed. So I cannot see right now, I cannot draw right to left or left to right to cover my zeros. I cannot do that. Okay. Now what I'll do here is step 3 is done. I'll take this. Improved metrics is done. Now again I'll go for allocations. So how to do that? After doing this, after drawing minimum lines, draw minimum lines done. Now identify small number from uncovered area. So the area which is not covered with lines, you can use that area. Okay, you can use that area. So see, this area is not covered with lines. I'll highlight in green. This area is not covered, so I'll highlight in green. Now here I'll have to identify smaller number. So 1 is smaller number from that. So take small number and identify small number from uncovered area. Take small number and subtract it from uncovered area. So I went for 1. 1 minus 1 0, 3 minus 1 2, 1 minus 1 0, 3 minus 1 2, 1 minus 1 0, 4 minus 1 3, 2 minus 1 1, 2 minus 1 1, 4 minus 1 3. So I completed this. Subtraction is done. Now take small number again and add it to intersection point of lines. So that is here. I'll highlight it with blue color. So 3 will become 4. Here 3 will become 4. Here 0 will become 1. And 2 will become 3. Okay. So this part is done. Now I'll take this matrix. This is my improved matrix. I'll copy it down and let me remove lines. Okay. Now what I'll do is each row, each column. Again the same step I'll repeat. So here I'm going for allocations again. This is my step 4. Allocations. So I'll identify zeros. So let me begin from where there is only 1 0. So I completed this part, only 1 0. Okay. Now here there are 2 zeros. So I'll take this. Here I'll take this. Here I will take this. Here I will take this. And here I will take this. So I think I've allocated each row 1 1 0. They should not coincide with, so each column 1 0. So my allocations are done. Now how to answer them? Step 5 is your answer. How to answer it? So answer is you have mechanics 1. I'll copy it down from here. So here is B, here is C, here is D, here is E, and here is A. So now what I'll do is this B. So against B, what is the exact amount that I'll take from the question? Against B in the matrix, what is the exact amount? 5. Against C, what is the exact amount? Second C, 7. Against 3, what is the exact amount? It is 6. Against E, it is 5 and it is 4. If I add, I'll get 27. So the minimum time which is required will be 27. So it is hours or minutes. Let me check it from here. It is hours. So 27 hours. 27 hours. Done. So this way we are supposed to go for metric sum. A quick revision. What I did, I copied the matrix from the question as it is. Then I went for smaller number from each row. I subtracted that smaller number from respected row. Then I went for smaller number from each column. I subtracted that smaller number from each column. I went for allocations where I found out that allocations were not done properly. There was one mechanic and one job which were not assigned. So I went for improved metrics. So how to go for improved metrics? Draw minimum lines. Draw minimum lines. Horizontal form or vertical form is fine. Diagonally not allowed. Draw minimum lines to cover all zeros. After doing that, what I did is I went for identifying smaller number from the entire uncovered area. I subtracted that smaller number from uncovered area and added that smaller number to intersecting point of the lines. After that, I went for allocations again. I got my allocations. I answered them from the question and I'm done with the answer. So this was for sum number 2. I'll go for sum number 3 in my next video lecture. I hope you were comfortable with the video lecture. Thank you.